get the cops called by the neighbors. For that.
What is up, Matwire family? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. For those of you that don't know, my name is Antonio Matwire and I own a 2017 BMW 340i. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, and while you're down there, give this video a thumbs up and let's get right into it. So in today's video, I pretty much wanted to go over, in my own opinion, why I think everyone wants a 340i. The 340i and just the B58 engine in general is a very hot commodity in the BMW community right now. And at this point, a lot of people that are wanting a BMW want a 340i. So pretty much I kind of want to just go over a few points on why I think that is. And if you are considering buying a 340i, maybe this video will help you out with your decision making. So starting off with my first point of why I believe everyone wants a 340i, it's just strictly for the power. So for those of you that don't know, the 340i comes with the B58 engine. The B58 is a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo engine. Yes, it is a single turbo. I know a lot of people get it confused. On your engine cover, it will say twin turbo power, but when it says that, it's talking about the single turbo being a twin scrolled power turbo. So you don't have twin turbo in the B58, it's just one single turbo. So with it coming stock from factory with 320 horsepower, that's pretty quick for a stock car. Depending on what you're used to, I know not a lot of cars come stock with that much horsepower, unless you're getting like a performance model of a particular vehicle. If any of you are thinking about buying a 340, I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos of 340s racing from digs, from 40 rolls, whatever the case is. The B58 is a very robust engine, and when it comes to tuning it, it can take a lot of power. So that's why, in my opinion, that's the #1 reason why people are wanting the 340, and more specifically the B58. To be honest, I've seen videos of the B58 beating supercars, beating GTRs, you name it. The B58's tuning capabilities are wild. So reason #2 of why I believe people want the 340i is because just the price point. You know, as of right now, with everything going on in the world and the market, prices for vehicles are going up drastically. My vehicle is a 2017. I bought it at the end of 2019 and it had about 24,000 miles on it, I want to say. So that's the thing, these cars don't cost an arm and a leg. At this point, if you're kind of hopping on the wave, the price point is going to be a little higher. As of right now, nowadays, you could probably pick one up for around anywhere, I would say, from 32 to like 36. People are pricing them really high. I've seen even some modded 340i's going for like high 30s, which in my opinion is ridiculous. I don't think you should pay any more than maybe like mid 30s for a 340i, considering the year, condition, and miles on it. But like I said, I got mine pretty much almost brand new for a 32. So just take that for what it's worth. But with everything going on in the world right now, the price of everything is going up. So I wouldn't recommend buying a car right now, but I'm just giving you guys, you know, my knowledge and what I think you should be paying for a 340i and what I paid for mine. If you're a family man, you can bring your family. If you're not a family man, you can bring your homies. Whatever the case is, there's plenty of room in this vehicle. So not only is it fast, it's also a family sedan, which is kind of funny to think about because ultimately you could be gapping sports coupes in a family sedan. The drive in this vehicle is super comfortable even when it's lowered, so making it a daily driver is no problem at all. I actually daily drive mine every day to work. I drive about 15 miles to work and 15 miles back and have no issues whatsoever. The only issue I have with my car being lowered and it being a daily driver is where I happen to work, there is one giant speed bump that if I don't go sideways, I'm definitely going to scrape every time. But other than that, as far as the drivability of the car, definitely you can make it a daily driver. So the next point I wanted to bring up is the miles per gallon. So that's why I don't mind that this car is my daily driver, because the miles per gallon isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Currently I'm getting around 23 miles per gallon, and that's only because I'm running an E50 blend, and E85 burns faster than regular 91 or 93 would. So currently I'm getting around 22. When I was on a 93 tune back in Arkansas, I was getting about 26 miles per gallon, which is really good. But on average, I would say you can expect anywhere from like 23 to 26 miles per gallon, which once again isn't great, but it's not bad at all. So I also wanted to talk about the reliability of this car. And I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but since I've had my BMW 340i, or I guess any of my BMWs that is, I've had no issues with reliability. If you're taking care of your car, doing spark plugs, doing oil when you're supposed to be doing it, there should be no issue with reliability. Now, mind you, I do baby my cars. I take really good care of them. I make sure they're getting their oil changes when they need them. And overall, just looking over my car, making sure everything's good to go. But honestly, you don't even have to be that car savvy to own a BMW. And it doesn't even have to be a BMW dealership. I work on my BMW myself, but if you don't, just take it to a BMW trusted mechanic, or even just some mechanics like specialize in European cars. You do not have to take your car to a BMW dealership just because you have a BMW. And as long as you're maintaining your vehicle as you should, you will never have issues on reliability. BMWs are just a perfect mixture of luxury and sport, and you can definitely tell when you're sitting inside a BMW. And as far as the outside of the vehicle, it looks super aggressive. It has very aggressive lines on the body, and you really couldn't ask for more. Now, I'm a little biased because I've never really owned anything besides European cars. But all my friends that own like American made cars, you cannot tell me that cars made in America even come close to the quality of the interior of European cars. Like not even close. So pretty much, just to recap in my own words of why I think people want a BMW, is the power you get for the price point is pretty much unbeatable. Not to mention the tuning capabilities of the car are fantastic. The car rides very smooth, has great drivability. You can use it as a daily driver and a family car. It's pretty good on gas, and it looks better than most cars out there. Like I said, if there's any of you guys out there that are debating on whether or not you should buy a 340i or just a BMW in general, I don't think you could go wrong. Just make sure that you're buying one that hasn't been beat to death and that has had maintenance on it regularly, and you should be okay. I hope this video was informational and that you learned something from it. If you did learn something from it, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps me out tremendously. And if you like content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. But just like that, that wraps up today's video. Once again, if you guys have any questions, anything BMW related at all, you can always hit me up on my Instagram at Matwire. And as always, guys, remember your goals and never stop till you reach them. Peace.
Excited just to see me, wish I felt the same way. Later on she'll probably get a name change. People changing on me like they gain weight. I wish that I